Hey guys, J5 here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. We've already played Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, here's the thing. That ending that you saw, there's actually another ending that you can get. Remember how in the end credits some of the scenes were blacked out? That is because those are the scenes that I didn't get in my initial playthrough. So anyway, and I'm gonna be going down and I'm gonna try getting the secret ending, but it's gonna take a while. So buckle up. Buckle up because we're about to experience we're about to experience a lot of stuff here. So anyway, let's go back. Let's head over to. Let's do it again. Senpai. Perfect. And okay, I got to the poem writing mini game. So apparently I found out that those CGs, those are the things that I didn't get. So the poem writing minigame is actually way more important than you would expect. You actually have to beat the game. You have to beat the first part of the game 3 times in order to get the best ending. So I'm gonna be going down on a different girl's route in order to get the best ending. Now, I'm not gonna show you Natsuki's route because we already saw it, but I am gonna show you the other ones. So anyway, let's save here, right? And let's go.
Many unbearable hours later.
Really hard to find out what the words are. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so first up is poof. Next up is chocolate. Next up is, let's go with anime, and then there's kitty, there we go, and there's cute, socks, and then there's ribbon, and there's nightgown, let's go with anger, and there's papa, and there's bed, oops, then there's shiny, there's heartbeat, okay, that makes sense. None of these words work. Okay, now I'm starting to get it right. Okay, puppy, and there's boop, and there's sugar, parfait, bubbles, and then finally we got jumpy. Okay, got it. So I think I got most of Natsuki's words. Hi again, senpai. Okay, I got Natsuki's scene again. So it definitely worked. Thank goodness. Okay, I got Natsuki's scene again. Here we go. Oh, they're right. You know what I just noticed? Her eyes look like Pokemon balls. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. Wasn't there a... Oh, I can't skip. Never mind. Oh yeah, this is the part where they're fighting and stuff like that. And there's Natsuki. Okay, here's another poem section. Okay, so first let's do milk. There we go. And then let's do chocolate. There we go. And there's kitty. Okay, that makes sense. Vanilla. And there's puppy. Okay. There's nibble. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go with secretive. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now let's go email. And there's cheeks. Nightgown. There we go. Doki Doki. The skirt. Games. Yeah, games. That makes sense. Hair, I believe. Yeah. Hair. Bouncy. Yeah. Bouncy. Frightening. Fine. And then socks, headphones, pout, cute. There we go. That works. Okay, I think I got most of the Natsuki words. Right, I forgot about the cookie. Yes, it worked again. Okay. Yeah, you already saw this. Okay, this is the part where we tried this, and that's the part where, wait for it. Yes, this is the part. I love that. There we go. That works. I love that. I don't know why I find the greater than and less than symbol so funny. Yeah, and this is the part where she gets upset. Okay, next one. Okay, first up is shiny. That makes sense. Mouse. Games. Candy. Yeah, candy. Okay, next up is kiss. There we go. Next is poof. Doki Doki. There we go. And then pout. There we go. Milk. Okay. Sugar. Yes, that makes sense. And next there's giggle. There we go. Bed. Sorry. And there's cute. Kawaii. There's also socks. Let's go with cheer for now. And there's boop, papa, and also nibble. Oh, I think I got most of Natsuki's words. Or it's maybe, I don't know. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, that makes sense. Natsuki. Yes, I got it. Okay, okay, I got all Natsuki's words. There's Natsuki. Okay, so this is the part. Okay, so this is the part where we talk with Sayori and we find out that she has depression. Okay, yeah, so this is the part where where Natsuki comes to our house. I feel like this video is gonna take me all day to film. I love this scene. Okay, this is the part. So now I need to load up my save over here. Loading will lose save progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, I am. To fast forward to text you already read. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to Yuri's words. So first let's go with after image. Okay, that works. Okay, next up is intellectual. Next up is fickle. Okay, that works. Eternity. There we go. And next up is frightening. Unrestrained. There we go. Vertigo. Okay, that works. Crimson. Okay, that works. And next up is this. Okay, that works. Next up is massacre. Incongruent. There we go. Next up is inferno. Next up is determination. Next up is this word. Next up is horror. Yeah, horror. Okay. Next up is extreme. Okay, that works. Anger. No, I think that goes with Natsuki. Desire definitely works. Whirlwind. Landscape. And then finally there's uncontrollable. There we go. Okay. We got through. So let's see if there's anything new. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Wait, what? But at the same time, I would feel... Wait. Okay. I really am curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Yeah, okay, this is different. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse from the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she had lent me. Oh, that book! Portrait of Markov. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. I'm sorry. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit, oh yeah. That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What about it anyway? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Yeah, I've heard of that. There's an ominous-looking There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, that eye symbol. All right. I just wanted to make sure, I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl who, in high school, who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Huh? Why don't I remember this? That's not what you said it was about last time. No, you said about a whole religious camp thing. I don't know. That was disturbing. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yuri made it comfortable like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Aha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Senpai? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I'm sorry, I just thought I never read this part before. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Oh, that's interesting. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but also they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Oh, never thought of it like that before. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Yes, that's true. At least the least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What am I saying? What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. All right, it's fine. I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I completely understand. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I feel like I've read this before. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, it was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until I'm up against Yuri's. Then I hold hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page. Here. There we go. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. On the right side of the book, sorry. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it. It flips to her side, sorry. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished reading before me. So I earn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also guesses all the things that she says and does, sorry. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Senpai, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone, I think it's about time to share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, sparred from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her thumb from the book. You're causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it to you? Sorry. Who? Sorry. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Right, sorry. Hey, who should I share my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion and to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? So, wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really, huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem to again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, sorry. And having them through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Alright, hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay, am I trying new things? Yeah. Biased? I think I've read this before, but I don't know. I'm gonna... Whoops! Sorry. I skipped the poem. I'm so sorry. What have I done? I'm so sorry. Okay. Besides... okay, so I'm gonna try... Okay, let me see if I can read this. Okay, so it must be the ghost under the light thing. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I already read this. I'm sorry. Now, what about this? Senpai, if you're not gonna take this club serious, then I say go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not, or whatever. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you to improve or whatever. Eagles can. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna skip past everything. Okay, I skipped everything, and this is the part where they start fighting. And now let's go with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, huh? You take talent. You're a seriously talented writer. It's so secret that I was impressed. Well, that's just... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice at all. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said same things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. What? I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands, and she stared while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit at the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Senpai, you're so kind. I'm thankful that you have a part of this, that you're a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful, so, eh? What did Natsuki say? Never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all do with sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Senpai, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Oh, yeah. Alright, right. Okay, next up is... So first we have... Oops, sorry. Well, that's kind of what I expected. Okay, so first up is electricity. Okay, that works. So next up is explode. That works. Incongruent. Next up is climax. Okay, next up is universe. Unrestrained. Uncontrollable. Afterimage. Next up is existence. Next up is frightening. Next up is agonizing. Well, let's go with extreme because that works too. Next up is unending. Next up is infallible. Next up is wrath. Next up is fickle. Next up is judgment. Next up is imagination. And finally, we got termination. There we go. Okay, hey Yuri. Okay, this is new. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh yeah, yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh yeah, not at all. Yeah, good idea. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small all-water pitcher from the shelf. The kind of water with a filter inside. Oh, that! Can you hold on? Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri he hands me a water pitcher, and she also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yes. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds. So to explain this to Monica, we're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? I mean, you're not wrong. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve senpais in club activities? Oh, eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, senpai. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Yeah, that's true. Senpai, How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Okay, that's true. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Okay, that's true. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Senpai, I really like being friends with you. Ah, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Senpai, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah, good idea. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time for to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Sorry. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. Hold on, let me see that real quick. Okay, what happens if I do this? Oh, okay. So this button right here, holds the skip button to only be. So, okay, I think I figured it out. These two buttons right here, they allow the skip button to be activated on unseen text and after choices. And if you turn them off, the skip button will be unavailable to use unless you get past the seen text. As the unseen text. Okay, now I get it. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do, and it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Senpai. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Senpai, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. Sometimes I do too. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. We have some chocolate as well. Oh, it's a bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I love that. I take it. Since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. Each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she said when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. holding it in my hand, and that's not holding the book. I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Oh, good idea. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. Really? I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, this is a new one. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have much harder time from reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I effortlessly place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? I love that. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like he needs to confirm what just happened. Senpai, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, true, right? I mean, that's not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her eyes. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone, thank you. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Senpai, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I share my poem to first? Yuri. Let's see what you have written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Senpai, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you they're the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try something more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweetly. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. you really only write for myself. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread. I don't remember this. For the guilty shack. For a guilty snack. Sorry. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency, as I was imagined as an unordinary, human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed and will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The raccoon in increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The same light that glistens in my eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic, carried that conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh, that's disgusting! I feel like I shouldn't explain what that means. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can, and it's not pretty. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, usually using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take the face value that I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me and to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Yeah, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Yeah, because they're embarrassing. Yeah, I completely understand. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, senpai? Well, I do, but I don't think my character. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. And after all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, senpai. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought. Well, technically, there's one person, Jacksepticeye. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I feel almost like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. Yeah, it's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely to me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh, good idea. Who should I share my poem to next? Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Senpai. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. So it's at least better than yesterday's? Maybe I'm getting better at this. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems as good or bad, but I just go by my heart. I guess I could skip it. Well, I don't know. Next is Natsuki. Well, I can't admit that it's better than last one. It's nice to see you putting some effort. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Hey, what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it, and unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother even or trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Good idea. Natsuki stops short for all of a sudden. Don't tell me, eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote this for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting my younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. Hold on, do I? Yeah. Unless I was a mind reader, yeah, that makes sense. Who should I share my poem to next? Monica. Hi again, Senpai. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I like that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for me for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you ever been finding inspiration from Yuri's writing style? Yeah, I guess so. I can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the way to describe it. Like she's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean in a bad way. Of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her, eh? You completely understood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Okay, thank you. Monica whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's nothing really anything wrong with that. Okay. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. But hey, you want to read my poem now? It's like the way this one turned out. I hope you would do too. All right, I'll take a look. Save me. Yeah, this is the Save Me poem. Load me. Yeah, that's the performing part. I would walk home with Yuri. Yeah. Walking home with Yuri. Why was it so? Okay. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That's something like what I said. Okay. This is taking a while. Okay. So, let's go with... Okay, first up is portrait. Yeah. Unrequited, I think goes... Vibrant. Vibrant is next. Massacre. Yeah, that makes sense. After image. Yeah. Vivacious. Okay, next up is desire. Okay, next up is explode. Judgment. Okay, next up is universe. Intellectual. Unrestrained. Wrath. Eternity. Frightening. Philosophy. And finally there's existence. Okay. Let's skip this. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. And she looks away as just as quickly as a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one onto a room. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share that concern, sorry. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she's a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something like that happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic, eh? Sorry, didn't mean to say that something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to dismiss to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Senpai, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Oh, that's interesting. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So, you think you're right about something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was just as the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if he was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, the person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone, an honest... Wait, hold on, let me see something real quick. Oh, okay. And you, who, as someone as honest as caring, may uncover feelings that weren't aware in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you. I feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I don't think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do something why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. Okay, first up is Sayori. Yeah, let's skip that. Next is Natsuki. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even next. Yuri. Senpai, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. Okay, I can really feel the emotions. You showed me as... Oh, yes, because I'm writing it for you now. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little nervous even. Wait, hold on. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think it ever came to me this easily. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it, huh? This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Oh yeah, you're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad that I got the chance to share my feelings. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Senpai, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoyed reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. That's true, actually. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheering people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, senpai. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm difficult. I know I'm a difficult person, senpai. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you have always treated me like everyone else, just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk with others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, that was nice, actually. Well, I treat you as how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. That's actually not true. You joined it because of cupcakes. And I would say that I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost of the Light Part 2. Wait, what? The tendrils in my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. And I love the orchestral music, by the way. This music's amazing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows. The host closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow and to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into my streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers and my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. What? The only indication, sorry, of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. Right, the flickering light is the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever had a ghost feel warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. What? That's weird. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I actually really like it. I just don't really know how to respond. Despite Yuri's poem, usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You notice? You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles, holds at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Sorry. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi, senpai. Yeah. Your style has gotten so refined, senpai. Yuri's been teaching you lots of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot since spend time with her. I've even heard her say words for yeah. Not sure how to put it, but it's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her, huh? That's it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad for that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all the time alone. And besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens once she's vulnerable, then it could really be bad for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, and she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. I fall gentle as a feather. Okay, that's interesting. You know, I feel like learning. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. Of course, we're gonna go with. Alright, that. Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you. Oh, you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, senpai? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah. That should be about it. So, are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, senpai? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances around between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why senpai picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Yeah, that's true. They go really well with my tea. Oh, that would be delicious, actually. Hey, and something that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know that's not I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has some trouble with the words, she's trying to cheer something up must be far from her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Hey? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Hey? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Now this I don't understand. Why does she want to come to my house? Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri, Yuri for no reason, sorry. Hey, it's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, senpai. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. it's difficult to come up with for any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason, the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself and off with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Yeah, that makes sense. I think so. Or is it too early for that? I'm gonna skip this. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since the last club meeting. Yeah, I'm skipping past this. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're here early. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh yeah, this is his bedroom. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Oh, that's a nice sweater. I cleaned it before. What does that say? It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, oops. that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which is opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. What are you hiding in there? I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned out that we can help you with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Good idea. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, atmospheric candles. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. Good idea. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're that pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel so relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them for the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. Oh, good idea. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper to use the candles to light the room. Oh, good idea. I think that will be amazing, don't you? Yes, it would. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with that aromatherapy? Sorry, not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors hers to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood and the air of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation and positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yeah, good idea. I like that kind of stuff. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout from a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? It is jasmine. This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it proves more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Sorry. Don't you think that would be the perfect way for sharing our poems? Yeah, good idea. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion and with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. Oh, that, okay. We won't be using the paper for holding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word of each paper. Well, we'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang on from the door of the classroom. Oh, good idea. And then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Yes, that's a great idea. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. Yes, good idea. It may affect some to pique attention. That's really creative. Yes, that's a good idea. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. No, I really like it. I think it's a good idea. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than Hex is just the two of us, or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Senpai. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. All right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character, her on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Oh, that's good. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks very fancy. Yes, it does. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out, yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty, and I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and a feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think it's weird. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, huh? Besides, it's really cool. It's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around onto my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Well, where do you even get an extra knife like this? Where do you even get an extra knife like this? Curious of sharpness. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Senpai, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp, and it can, like the Sword of Heroes from Kung Fu Panda, it can really cut through skin like it's paper. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down on the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Ugh, what? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Yeah, that's what I would do. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Huh? She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this and for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Senpai, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Sorry. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Senpai. Yuri giggles shyly. Hey? You're calling me weird? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Oh, it's that sharp. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper of the ribbon, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as the door or curtain. It looks great. Good thinking in coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Are you ready to move on? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. And one of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching one in those for us? Of course not. Each 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. I think that's what it says. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Oh yeah, that. I think he's talking about the kinds you use when rinsing out your toothpaste. Yeah, like that. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri, yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong. So let's fix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very easy. That would look very nice. Sorry. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then the sunset and nighttime. Oh, smart! Good idea. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall, all behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner of her with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go all out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with another person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter or if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel all the way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Yeah, me too, actually. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab the unused paintbrush. But I move the same, and causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. I'm sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I got a towel. I'll get a towel ready. Hey, I'll get a towel right away. I push out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I turn her to my room and kneel back in front of her. Oh, this is that scene, right? Okay, I'm getting all the scenes now. Here, I pat down on Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's not. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I like using cold water. So having finished, I start to retract my hand. This is a nice scene, but Yuri suddenly looks at my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is this a moment of jasmine oil that's giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. That was a nice little moment. This moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Her movements, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and focused to ignore the event that has just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Skipping, I finished filling the sky with white dots that look like stars. Yes, good idea. I look at the banner as a whole, and it's pretty unnatural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but we don't need. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then we could then have you bring it in the morning. I can put the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that about you and at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think you'll be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is that we got everything done right. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look like a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends and in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Oh, that's true. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out of the front door. Thank you very much for everything. No problem. I'm glad that I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to do tomorrow. I will. Oh, well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles beautifully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, senpai. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, eh? Hi, senpai, Sayori. Just how now? We weren't. It's okay, senpai. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll have it all together by the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, all right? Yeah, of course. Sayori beams. Is that so? I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Yuri waves goodbye hi after her. Sayori. I'll just skip through this and then choose I love you. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Thanks. So there's no way that can make more of them. Oh, sorry. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helps me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. with you by my side, and then I know we'll both be happy. Senpai. There we go. That's another picture gotten. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Senpai, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Senpai. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? Why? They're not going away at all, Senpai. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to be better, get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll always be there every step of the way. Hey, that's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Hey, what are you saying? I don't want to think about all those things, you know. I want to be the same as always been, even if we are a couple. I don't know if yeah, you know. Well, I think you already read this, so I don't need to do that again. Hey, Senpai. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you sure that this is the best? You feel bad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Yeah. Anyway, I trust you. Yeah, I think I read this before. But yeah, this is the. I'm gonna skip to the part right before the thing happens, and then I'll. It's the day of the festival. What? Oh, all right, sorry. And then, okay, now let's head back to the menu, and I think, and then head back to this. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna head it over to Sayori's words. Okay, so first let's go with childhood. Okay, that works. Wait, next up is tragedy. Next up is mile, warm. Okay. Next up is party. Okay, next up is hopeless. Next up is love, beauty. There we go. Next up is misery. Next up is adventure, cry, lazy, calm, pain, rain cloud, charm, sparkle, play. Okay, I got all Sayori words. Hi again, Senpai. Hold on a sec. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip. There we go. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read a book with Yuri that gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori and its conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve that problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this very seriously. It's rare to her deliberating like this, huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could cupcakes. Yeah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, I love cupcakes. Ah, you're right. Wait, Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That's true. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak like it's my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, yeah, you're always hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out some of the details of the events itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Well, that's true. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? What? Oh, now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Sorry, don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look like you look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Oh, good point actually. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? That not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me some benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around her at her side. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair is sticking out all around here. My fingertips down. I run my fingertips down at the side of Sayori's hair. I tried to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. You really need a brush for this. My hair. Sorry. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. What is going on? I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it, and they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Hey, that's super mean. Yeah, honestly, I agree. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, this is a new scene. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it has to be a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to get closed? I struggle to fully button on here near her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. And I love this scene. See, her eyes look like the monochrome H2. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does this feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her hands out and twirls around. What? I get it. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you even take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you will focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yes, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone, eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Senpai, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since oh yeah. Who should I share my poem to first? Sayori. I definitely feel most comfortable starting with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, senpai, eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a senpai poem. Thank you. And that makes it feel extra special. I like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet of feet against her chest. That sounds disgusting. You're so weird, Sayori. I really just happy with what you wrote. Whoops, I skipped one. Whatever. Natsuki. Eh? Well, it's not what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I was said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Well, not that you like it. Yeah, that's the Eagles poem. Yeah, Yuri. Next is this one. Yeah, I just got it. The next one is Monica. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like she's both. It sounds like the two of you will really do care about each other as well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? That would be. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment with a little either. I'm sure I'll end up. Yeah, I'll skip this. There we go. This is the part where they're arguing. And help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Sayori's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Hell, Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you who keep... I love that. The two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this. Senpai. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. I guess that's true. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Oh, this is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, yeah, it's just stupid. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's breasts are are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. That's true. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Sayori rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Well, now, it's not that I can't blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Okay, that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person does make me feel like a good president, regardless of what she says. And if only I could get a chance to talk with her a little more. Okay, everyone. Yeah, whatever. Okay, next up is this one. Next up is... Okay, let's go with vacation. Is grief. Next up is beauty. Next up is joy. Next up is sunny. Next up is color. Yeah, that makes sense. And forgive. Pain. Right, next up is fun. Next up is empty. Next up is childhood, because that makes sense. Rain cloud. Laugh. Next up is depression. Next up is friends. Next up is hopeless. Next up is smile. Next up is precious. And finally, there's love. Okay. I'm just gonna skip all this. Oh, Senpai! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up, right? Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. I'm sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going to English Senpai to get the supplies? There's no need for you to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Ah, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Yeah, actually that is true. Yeah, okay. It was just a suggestion. Yeah, she wants to be with me. See if we can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Senpai? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. Wait. Club room, sorry. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Senpai, you're not thinking about out the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems; it's about performing them. Yeah, that's true. Like you say the lines of the poem, like between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy. For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that, Sayori. How do I put this? I mean, that's one way of doing it. I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Yeah, I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. That's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins around on the hallway again. Hey Senpai, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time like Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Yeah, that's like me. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going entering with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons from out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Oh, smacked. Yeah, yes, I think I found it. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls into the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Sayori's sitting on the floor. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh yeah, this is another scene. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it now. Sayori slowly raises her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Senpai, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. Oh, you don't have to. I'm fine. Lightweight with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing with pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Oh no. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm of her head and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, there it is. That's nice. Nice. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, senpai. This kind of reminds me of you. This might reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Hey, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. and you would rush over as quickly as you could. And you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. And it was almost like you blamed yourself for and were afraid of getting in trouble or if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all. You know. Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. I kind of like this time too. It wasn't if I wasn't rushing out into the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Senpai, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Senpai, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you really think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up each other for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises. But sorry. Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, and so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. I remained silent for a moment. We remained silent for a moment. Sorry. It's so silly, and she's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her seat. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Oh yeah, right, eh? Sayori frantically glanced around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down. Oh, I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work right. All the work, senpai. Well, Sayori, I feel to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. Senpai, I really love your poems. I can't believe you're hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's ace and this one too. That's because I'm only writing it for you. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Hey, stop thinking weird things, right, idiot? I just mean you're really expressive. I mean you're a really expressive person. I guess. Sorry. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess the fire. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more things through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time, I don't know if I understand, You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, senpai, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Yeah, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk as to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit back at the seat. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Yeah, this is the one with the bottle stuff inside my head. Oh no. I'm just gonna skip this. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't say it's any better either. Phew. Well, phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. What makes you? Maybe that was a bit of a but wait, maybe that was a compliment. But good. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday, huh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same page in wavelength, but you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori as a type of all of a sudden. Sorry. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how How could that's what happened, everybody? I love that. Sorry. How can someone or Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other or in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Wrong. Here. Amy likes spiders. Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna skip this. The best after all. Yeah. Remember that. I'm going to write the... sorry, I'm just skipping past it everywhere. Yeah. Monica, and skip past this. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of an exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to be friends with anyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be afraid to give them a little share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, something like that. It's just I'm just still waiting to get used to being here. That's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna skip past all this. I'll still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, do you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart, that's true. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to be really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, senpai. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So Yuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of scheduling something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird just for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, yeah. Okay, next up is Hopeless, Rain Cloud, Silly, Sing, Sadness. Next up is Laugh, Music, Misery, Hope, Dark, Charm, Fireworks, that makes sense. Lucky, Fear, Defeat, Marriage, yeah, that makes sense. Sweet, Childhood, yeah, that makes sense. And finally, let's go with Love. There we go. All the Sayori words. Yes, there we go. Who should I show my phones to first? Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. It's really nice, senpai. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, senpai. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get any close with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean they need to try so hard, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write. When thinking about you, Sayori. No, senpai, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody else has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. I do. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself to put up a smile. It's nothing, senpai. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm going home. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's, I know what's going on. This one's alright. Yeah, it's as good as yesterday's. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Well, of course, at least trying. No, gross. I don't care. Is that more of a compliment for me? It's just that one of us in the club that's slacking up, really. Yeah, that's, I'm just gonna skip. Yeah. Natsuki almost caught us. Well, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How can you call that a joke? That seriously hurts. Well, maybe it's funny. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess it was. I guess that was kind of the point. Maybe I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Oh, this is new. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wander over years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea of sparkles with bright, brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you're daydreaming about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought I had left a long time ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, and set you free in my windy sail. And remember your reasons for wonderful. When you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought I had left a long time ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's interesting. By the way, I love the beach. I felt like I love the beach. Besides, the beach is awesome. Yeah, it is. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decide to write about the beach first, and then come up with the massive later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it. You can really be you see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. And I mean, I guess this might ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And at the very least, it was very good. It was good practice. Okay, that's true. Who should I show my post next? Yuri. I'm just gonna skip this and Monica. Hey, hi senpai. Yeah, whatever. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny that your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar or to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you're spending a lot of time with her today lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing a lot as much as our past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together, huh? I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, senpai, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. All right, I'm just making sure. I know how much you care about her, and it would be terrible if something bad happens to her. So keep an eye on her. Sayori he's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could have happened to all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to talk about this. There we go. I'm guessing gonna go with Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. Let's see what happens with this. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No, that's all I was gonna say. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. What? It's just the club, right? I'm gonna choose Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah? Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agreed with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Senpai was the one who... I guess that's true. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any carry that motives interfere with this decision. You carry motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical for Senpai to be helping you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, so if you choose, I get it. Okay, fine. I'll help Natsuki. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might get at school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday, yeah. I'm just gonna skip past this. Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking into school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Considering going to her house to wake her up, I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for going to the event and should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki at the event. Yeah, I think you already read this, so I'm just gonna skip past this. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop my recording for a moment and play the rest out. And I'm gonna cut to when I reach the end of the game. So see you there. Sorry, I have to cut in for a sec. This poem just is popped up. It says nothing. It's mostly blocked out, but it says nothing is real. That's interesting. So anyway, yeah, sorry. Had to show that little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, guys, I'm back. So I reached the end of the game again. She says, do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically feel like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by, and you've gotten nothing out of it. I completely understand how that feels. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder when it's time to work versus play. That's interesting advice. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having too much trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, senpai. Okay, so let's delete her file again, and there we go. What's happening? Yeah, I know, senpai. What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, senpai. Yeah, I know. We've done this before. Please, hurry and help me. Monica.chr. Monica does not exist. I'm just gonna add this off for a sec. There we go. Did you do this to me, senpai? Did you delete me? Yeah, I understand. I think we can skip past this. Okay, so let's see if all that hard work paid off. There we go. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to get each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. I think I got it. Do you get it, senpai? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. And you really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend more time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know. After all you've done for us, there isn't much I could do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, senpai. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Yes. I think I got it. Okay. So now all the things should be in color. So let's see if we got it right.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find
that special day? Okay, so now I think everything should be in color now. So let's see. Let's see if I got it right.
everybody a fun assignment.
Okay,
to
so
do today.
that's in color.
When you're here, everything that we do is
That's in
fun
color.
them anyway. When I can't even read my own
That's in
feelings,
color.
what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an end,
That's in color.
what will it take just for me to have it
She's
all?
not deleting anything anymore. That's in color. That's in color. I think I got it.
Does my pen
That's in color.
write better words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it
That's in
love
color.
if I set you free?
Yeah! I think I got it.
The ink flows down into a dark
That's in color.
puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of
That's
your
in color.
heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality and in your reality?
Yes, I got.
If I don't
I'm so
love
happy.
you,
This is. I got everything.
I'll leave you be.
Wow. Made with Love by Team Salvado. Man. Thank you. Oh. To the special player who achieved the special ending. For years I have been enamored in, I don't know what that says, by the ability of visual novels and games in general. To tell stories in ways not possible while using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Thank you. Games are an interactive art. Yes, they are. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like you're like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a highlighted empathy, for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thinking video game. We have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been in ones that challenge the status. I don't know what that says. Quo. Even if it's not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different in a wildly different way, even a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limits, the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all of those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing this as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Man. Script file missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Man. That was a long time. That took me a long time to get. But man, that was a fun game. Okay, so that was Doki Doki Literature Club. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Take care, lots of love, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.